Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, it's Sonny Gray. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today. Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Cruz. That's outside, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Has room, and he makes the catch. Nationals go quietly. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Busch Stadium, and getting to start, Mackenzie Gore.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
One out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. On the ground, right side. Over to Lowe. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. 2 outs, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here in St. Louis, all set for the start of the inning. And now here is Nathaniel Lowe. That one misses, and a count 2-1. And there's a ball.
Inside.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fastball for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Josh Bell at the plate now. And now it's 1-2. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And now it's Luis Garcia. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes.
And he beats it. He's safe.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Man at first, and now it's Keibert Ruiz. Garcia leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swung on, belted. This one could be trouble. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jose Tena, the next to hit. Line drive, base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. And stepping in is the speedy Jacob Young.
Two.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1 for the Nationals on this RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second. Bottom of the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. That one ripped. Young makes the grab, 1 down. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. The lefty ready, And a 1-1.
2-1.
That one missed. Next one off the plate inside. Ball 3. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Now the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Here's a 2-1. And that one is inside.
3-1.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Here's a 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
And now up for Washington, Dylan Cruz. And it's even up.
2-2.
And that one missing low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hard hit, right side. Contreras takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 out, space is empty. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington. They lead it 1-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. At the plate, Jordan Walker. And that is out of play. Cut on and lifted in the air. Cruz puts it away for the out. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's a speed threat, Victor Scott. Shortened a bunt and missed it, and the count 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They trail here 1-0. Back here in St. Louis, out of the 4th, Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Good eye in that spot.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell.
Strike 2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
2 down, base is empty. Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia. Next pitch is outside. Two down, nobody on. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Nationals 1 and the Cardinals nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Mason Wynn.
I be getting to the point like a crossbow. Gritty in another category. On another level, y'all ain't even so. Left check 1, 2. You hear me now?
Ball to strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And fouled off. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
There's the swing and a miss.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, we're here in the bottom of the 4th.
2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Drops into the glove, and there's one away. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. Win the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
2 outs. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Wood pulls it in on the run. So 1 left for the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. Back here at Busch Stadium, stepping in, Keibert Ruiz. Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Scott under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Tena.
Now the third baseman, Jose Tena. Next one in the dirt. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. Next to hit, Jacob Young. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one inside, and a count 2-1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they're on top 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. Flares it into the outfield. That one gets down for a hit, and the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And foul ball. And there's a ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Jordan Walker in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, that was a pretty fat pitch right there. Very hittable. I think the change of speed made all the difference. Took a lot off of that one, and he had him off balance out in front. You got to pick your spots with the changeup just like he did there. And I think a great time to alter his velocity and create some deception.
And now Jordan Walker swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Stays alive. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Up and in, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
2 on, 1 out. Ivan Herrera getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path, and they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate, so that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
And now Victor Scott. And that's a little bit high. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Fought off foul. Donovan, the lead runner, out at second. Walker on at first with 2 down. Lifted in the air down the left side. Abrams on the move. Reaching down. Makes the catch. So the Cards strand a couple. Still behind by a count of 1-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Matthew Liberatore.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, 1-run game, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. Right through there for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Fernandez getting loose out there. The 1-2. He goes down looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Foul ball there.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That missed by a lot, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Walker gets under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Offense held in check there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Nationals 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Well, we go bottom six, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run. Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Alec Burleson will hit next.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And now 2-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Young sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting first baseman.
Here's Contreras now. And a foul ball.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Struck him out looking. Redbirds down quietly, and it remains 1-0. Ryan Fernandez will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Foul ball. Out to center. Scott in position. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting the designated.
Here's Josh Bell.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
1 down, base is empty. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And there are 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nationals go quietly, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jorge Lopez.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Nato comes in to take his cuts.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, one away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. That one not close, and it's 2-2. Center field. Young gets under it. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
You could follow if you lost though. Boss flow. I be getting to the point like a crossbow.
Sends it to center, and this should be it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic